Hello everyone, I am Akshay Sharma and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please pause the video here and consider subscribing. Please press the bell icon to never miss an update. Let's get started with this video now. Let's first understand about Jenkins pipeline. So Jenkins pipeline is a plugin that supports integration and implementation of continuous delivery pipeline. Jenkins plugin feature of Jenkins is for continuous delivery. It works for releasing product frequently to market. It makes sure that the product is always ready for release in production. In order to create Jenkins pipeline, Jenkins file is created. So Jenkins file is a text file that stores the whole process as a code. It is written in simple Groovy language and can be generated using Jenkins instance configuration option. There are two kinds of Jenkins file. One is declarative syntax, the other one is scripted syntax. Before we go ahead, let's first understand the declarative versus scripted syntax. Declarative pipeline is a new feature that added to create the pipeline. This is basically written in Jenkins file, which can be stored into source code management system such as Git. Whereas the scripted pipeline is a traditional way of writing the Jenkins file as a code. Ideally, scripted pipeline is written in Jenkins file on web UI of Jenkins. Unlike declarative pipeline, the scripted pipeline strictly uses Groovy based syntax. Let's see this in action. In order to save time, I already have started Jenkins for you. I'll go to manage Jenkins, I'll go to plugin, and in the installed section, if I'll see whether pipeline plugin is already installed or not. If it is not, we're going to install pipeline plugin. If I'll go down to the pipeline, I can see that the pipeline plugin is already installed for me. The other plugin what we will be working on is HTML Publisher. This plugin will publish the HTML report for us. So both these plugins are installed for me. I'll go back to the dashboard. I'll go to new item and I'll create a new pipeline project. I'll name the pipeline demo and I'll go and select pipeline and click on OK. Here in the description, I'll type this is template project for pipeline demo. And then I'll go to pipeline section. In this section, we will be writing Groovy code, the Jenkins file, the basic Jenkins file we'll be writing here. The basic scripted pipeline starts with a node and stages. So the first stage where what I want to do is I want to check out my Git project. So I'll name the stage as Git checkout. I'll close the braces here and then I type echo. This is stage for Git checkout. I'm just echoing the statements so that we can see whether our pipeline is basically working or not, and basically set the stage first. The second stage with what I want to do is I want to build my project. So I'll write the stage as build, and then again I'll write echo. This is stage for building the project. Then similarly, I'll go to stage 3. In this stage, basically, I'm going to execute my test. So I name it as test and then type this is stage for test execution. And then I think I provided extra space here. Okay. And at the final stage, what I'm looking forward to do is publish HTML report. So this all actions what we are looking to do in our Jenkins file. And I'll put echo statement here as well. So echo, this is stage for publishing HTML report. I'm going to apply and save this, and let's see this, when I click on the build now, you'll see that one build is here, and you can see that all the steps are completed. When I'll go to console output of this build, you can see that all the stages are executed one after the other. So now with this we can see that our pipeline is completed, and my execution is completed. We just have to connect the dots and put all the statements which is there for each stages. So for the first stage, we are looking forward to check out the Git project. So for this, I already have created one project. I'll go to our website, onestep-hub.in to navigate to the Git repository. I'll go to connect. Then I can see the Git link here. I'll go to Git link, and here basically I've created one new project, which is Jenkins Learning, and I'll clone this repository. So I'll copy the repository link, and the short way to create, or in order to help us creating this Jenkins file, we have a pipeline plugin syntax. So here, this will give us the template for whatever execution or whatever actions that is required to be done in a stage. We can do it with this pipeline syntax generator. So from the dropdown, I can select what I want to do. I want to check out my Git project. So I can, from the dropdown, I can select Git. I can provide the repository link here. Since this is an open repository, they should not ask for the Git credentials. Maybe later. Then this is in the main branch. So I'll go ahead and change this to main branch. And I can click on generate pipeline syntax. So I can copy this again, and I go back to my stage where I have to check out the Git repository, and this is all done, right? Now for the second stage, we have to build the project, which we have downloaded in the stage 1. So again, we'll go to pipeline syntax, and in this section, we'll go to Windows batch script. I want to execute a batch command, right? So in this build stage, we are going to clean the project. So mvn clean, I'll type the batch script and click on generate pipeline syntax. Again, I'll copy this and I'll go back to the stage and I'll paste it here. In the third step, wherein we have to execute the test, I know that my test can either pass or either fail. But in scripted syntax, if the stage is failed, the cursor or the execution will not go ahead. So we have to put this in a try catch block. So I'll put try. My try, basically in the try block, I'm expecting the stage test to start, and this should close here, and then I'm closing the brace again, and in the catch, I'm catching an exception, and this exception basically we are saying that in the catch block, build underscore OK is equal to false. My build execution is false, and I'll echo the, or basically print the exception here. So this is, with this, my stage test is configured to run even if the test is failed or pass. Our execution will not stop, and our HTML report should get published. Now I want to configure this test, right? I know that this is a Maven project, and to start a Maven project or to run the test, we have to execute command as maven clean install. And I'll go to generate script again and copy the new command here. I'll paste it in the test section. Now I know that this is this project basically is a TestNG project, and it generates a TestNG report. It goes into target folder and the show file report. I'll copy this path. And in the next section, we have to publish HTML report. So from the in pipeline syntax, from the drop down, I'll select publish HTML and which repository I want to archive. I want to archive this shorefile report directory, and the file which I'm looking to dump is index.html, and the report title is execution report. And then in the publishing option, I'll select few other options. I want to keep the past HTML report. For historic reports, I want to keep this, and I always want to link it to the last build, and this all options I want basically, and I click on generate pipeline syntax. Again, similar way, I'll copy this and paste it into our fourth stage. Click on apply, save, and now I'll click on build now. It will add one other syntax here. Okay. #3 is added, build number. It checked out the project. Now our mvn clean command is executed. The build is finished. And this state for the test execution is started. Then this maven clean install, the command is running. And you'll see that the test execution will start again. So currently it is running the test. So my test execution is completed, and you can see that it ran one test, 0 failures and 0 error, 0 script, and my execution is completed. And at the end, you can see that it shows that the build is successful. And at the final step, you can see that publish HTML report, it archived the index.html, it archived. And the final, you can see that our build execution is completed. I'll go to pipeline syntax, and you can see that the pipeline dashboard, the project dashboard will go back, and you can see that the execution report, one more menu is added. When I click on here, you can see that it basically shows the test.ng report. When you click on test, you can see that the test program is completed successfully. This is how you can configure the Jenkins pipeline to execute your test automation framework. And basically this pipeline syntax, it will show you all the graphical representations. We can have all the pipeline graphs here, and we can basically integrate test.ng plugin as well, which will give the historic histogram for test.ng reports analysis and everything. With this, our today's topic, Jenkins pipeline, is completed. If you have any questions, please put down in the comment section, and I will answer to those questions. See you in the next one. Thank you.